channel.
I do.
What do you do?
What do you do?
It's me, VIXEN.
Oh.
You've heard so much talk about me, you probably feel like you know me already. Well, you don't. You don't know what it's like to be the world's most famous victim. You don't know what it's like to have your name used as a political rallying cry. Remember VIXEN! I don't want to be remembered for this. You don't know what it's like to have your sexual history investigated, and examined, and probed, and researched, and the results tabulated and scored and published in all the newspapers. Oh yeah, in the entertainment section, right under what happened on your favorite soaps. You don't know what it's like to have a USA Today phone-in poll decide whether you're just another helpless female or the wench who stole Christmas. You don't know what it's like to have your gynecologist interviewed on Geraldo. Well, does she have the kind of vagina this can happen to? Or does she have the kind of vagina that's just asking for trouble? You don't know what it's like to be asked, were you really raped? Or are you just trying to get back at Santa Claus because you're unhappy with your job? Were you really raped? Or are you just trying to get attention for yourself? Was I raped or am I unhappy at work? Was I raped or am I trying to get attention for myself? Come on. I have never had to work this hard to get attention. Call it a knack. I remember one summer I was at a benefit at the Playboy Mansion. Heck saw me. He asked if I'd do a photo spread for his December issue. That got everybody's attention. And I didn't even have to take my clothes off. No, in fact, I wore the same kind of outfit I wear every Christmas Eve. Only black leather and spikes and sleigh bells. Boy, did that cause an outrage. You would have thought I slept with that hockey team. Mrs. Claus threw a fit. She wanted to have me fired. She wanted to have me stuffed and mounted, but she was willing to settle for having me fired. And branded with a scarlet A. I think she's just jealous, because she does not look good in a black leather harness and spikes. Then again, she doesn't look good in gold body paint and pasties either. But that's what she wore to last year's office Christmas party. Yeah. Gold body paint, pasties, and an elf. Strapped to her crotch like a fig leaf. A screaming, terrified little fig leaf. I think she was trying to come as a Christmas ornament, but, you know, after that first pint of bourbon, her creative juices, they get a little sloppy. She stumbled into that party, her elf screaming, "Ah! Ah! Guess what I am? You're a holiday fruitcake, honey." Well, that's what Cupid said. She spent the rest of that party hanging on all the bucks, saying, well, if I was a holiday fruitcake, would you eat me for Christmas? Yeah. This coming from the woman who wanted me fired for moral turpitude. Yeah. Apparently promiscuity is acceptable, as long as it's vulgar, humiliating, and ultimately futile. That's a really healthy attitude. Remember, ladies, a woman is only a slut if she meets with some degree of success. That was a joke. You can laugh. Well, despite Mrs. Claus's demands for my excommunication, Santa did not have me fired after I appeared in Playboy. No. In fact, he offered me cunnilingus. Yeah. Cunnilingus, licking the vagina. He's always been such a tasteful man. I told him I thought his wife was really the one who needed a tongue lashing. Or a pistol whipping. Or to be left for dead the next time we find her out on the ice cap, face down in a tundra after an eggnog binge. I guess I just don't like a woman who enjoys taxidermy. But then this is not about her. It's about me, isn't it?
Yes.
Am I telling the truth? Or am I just a lying vixen? Did I seduce Santa with my reindeer wiles so I could blackmail him for better work conditions? Did I lure him into the toy shop and force him to make violent, sadistic love to me? And what did I do to poor Rudolph? What kind of animal am I? Let's get to the bottom of it right now. You want to crucify me? Let's get to the good stuff. Did I know that Santa had sexual fantasies about me? Absolutely. Did I let that prevent me from dressing in a provocative manner when I was in his presence? Not at all. Did I know that he had one of my pinups in his office in the toy shop? Yes. Did I know that he used it to arouse himself during masturbation? Yes. Did I know that reindeer who have walked into the toy shop when Santa was in such a state of arousal have been groped or molested? Did I know that still other reindeer have been raped or sodomized in that same toy shop? Yes, I did. Did I know what Santa had in mind when I walked into the toy shop that day? When he came out of his office? When he pulled his whip down off the wall? When he stood between me and the doorway? Did I know that if I didn't kick him in the face and run screaming from that toy shop before he even laid a hand on me that I never would? Yes, I did. I deserved to be raped. I deserved it. Why doesn't someone just fuck me right now? I should have known better. I should stay away from the North Pole whenever Santa is aroused. And you know, since I'm not a mind reader, I should stay away from the North Pole. Anybody stupid enough to go near it is asking to be fucked. I should just not be on this planet anytime it's possible that Santa might be aroused. Anybody who doesn't is asking to be fucked. So I'm moving to Florida. I've always hated the cold here. I'm not pressing any charges. No one's gonna believe me. My only witness is a little red-nosed reindeer who's in catatonic shock because he walked in at the wrong time and saw something he never thought he'd see again. Who's gonna believe that? Who wants to believe it? And if someone does believe me, then what? I don't want the end of Christmas as we know it on my conscience. That would just be a perfect end to a very terrible week. And I know, some of the groups that have been calling me are going to feel like I've betrayed them. Well, I'm sorry, but I've done my part. I was raped. I gave it the office. Let somebody else do the paperwork. I've asked Blitzen not to go through with the walkout. Christmas presents will go out on Christmas Eve as scheduled. And my present to you, a normal Christmas.
All right.
At tomorrow's press conference, I will give my resignation. I'm not going to answer any questions, and Santa will undoubtedly be cleared of all the charges against him. And then I'm going to Florida, where I can be normal again. Do I think my decision to leave is going to make the world a better place? A place where women and children can feel safe at night? A place where this sort of thing doesn't happen anymore? Not at all. Good night.
Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Drive home safe. Santa.